Nerwuję, że nie mam. Tak. Ale to. A czemu to skończyli? Tam. Będę siedzieć. Jestem goły. Ja tu miałem hecki. O! Ami. Dobra, ubieramy się. Jebać ten piszczek. Kur...
Excuse me.
Dobra. Wiemy. Pogadać z nimi. Tu powinni być sobie. A? Patrz.
You see, meine Dame, we aren't idle here.
I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as mein Großvater said, the strength of a cat. What do you say, lad? Oi,
I get the feeling you'd run instead of face.
leave him be, meine Dame. No,
Why did you come here anyway?
I have to find Ziska.
You should get a move on. You don't want to keep a man of his staff. I saw Zizka next to the stables.
Oho. Ciekawe. No kurwa stajnie ty. Chowaj to
Don't
ty.
you dare hurt me with that thing.
No kurwo.
There. I see you're reasonable after all.
Chyba chcesz pitę lekko dostać. Gdzie on kur... Kurwa, nie ma.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying
Oh.
attention.
Ten Ziszka cały.
Take that!
Zaraz przystania, no. O,
And this scar. It's strange.
How
ta
are things?
Ziszka.
What do you think?
Me?
Just wait until you've been through as much as I.
Nah, don't say that.
But enough chat. I see Yob's.
That's why I'm here. I wanted to take Catherine along too.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margaret.
Are you expecting?
I always expect trouble. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
What about that droid?
No, nobody asked him where he was going. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest. He might. To be honest, that's the...
I'll be going.
Idę.
So, I went to see my brother and talk about the inheritance, but your father's still alive.
Hmm.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
I beg your pardon.
Really? I have the opposite. John of Liechtenstein, my court spot. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about... I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by the state you were in, you didn't reveal anything
Well, although it wasn't me who told him
What?
about Liechtenstein, I'm really sorry, sir.
That is, but you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to...
But Lord Liechtenstein, what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Ratet.
What? I have to rescue Sir Hans.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord...
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord, the most sensible course...
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnick, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
O, kurwił go teraz.
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
Okay.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go!
O kurwa. W końcu gram. Mieczem. To jest.
The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that,
I'm up for that.
don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Inek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's going to take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanush alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
Jedziemy. O kurwa, mam tyle jechać? Nie ma szans. O, kawał drogi. A najebany idzie. Jest afera od razu, ty. Podobał. Co za najebańce. O kurwa. Co?
I warned you, you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for no turnip like mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going.
No, w końcu bitka.
Value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
Więcej.
That can be fixed.
No i to mi się podoba. Dobra, walę mu strzałem.
To hell with you.
Kurwo! Już się nie pokroję.
Get him!
Didn't see that coming, eh?
You'll be fucking sorry. Got him.
He's had it.
Right between the eyes.
What's it to be? Are you gonna fight or drop dead?
Frajerzy.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a...
It's good to see you too, Shiska. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now. You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, Henry?
Hiya, lad. And thanks for...
Thanks.
Not that I could...
He would be one of the best archers if he wasn't drunk or...
Shouldn't we leave before someone knows?
Easy, lad. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just...
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk... This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. Your
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a...
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should... And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed...
I did...
Pay him.
All right. Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no...
That's nice of you.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them.
Did you hear Lord Shishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving.
Who's this?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side.
And at one time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a bag...
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him and...
Ha!
Potrzebujemy cię w naszym składzie!
Dzięki za followka, siemka.
Is it just you and the devil here?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured,
Dojebany.
some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably...
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell...
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubienka,
A
you
początku
must know
musi
who
być
came
też
after
nieźle.
you and why.
Well, he botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there.
How long has it been since...
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened.
A month?
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a... The devil is a proper bastard.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him.
Fuck.
My words. Otherwise, not even a mouse can get in there. We can't pull off something like that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's
O,
got
teraz
a
mam
fat
drugą lokację,
presence,
nie?
lad. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him.
Dopiero
They
ten.
want to relish
Odkrywam
his
na
death.
nowo, znaczy na nowo, no.
They'll take him to their camp
Powiedz.
outside of town for that.
Początek
Told you
dopiero.
that.
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched.
I thought the
Yeah,
devil
yeah,
would have
yeah.
at least 10 men.
Bez modów.
But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have a...
I was going to hire some muscle for help.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well,
Have you got some?
well, not on me. But maybe,
Maybe.
maybe. Surely. If I can remember
What place is that?
this narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here, you can't...
Looks like there's still some sense left in your...
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubienka to get the hand cannons he made.
Great. At least I won't...
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk you...
Dobra, będę szedł. Ja.
How did you meet Shishka anyway?
I feel like I've known him for years.
That is how it is with Shishka. Once you get to know him, you know it will be for life. But be warned.
Pierdzielić całą drogę.
You do not want to piss him off.
I already pissed him off once.
How did that turn out?
Ask his eye.
That was you. Wow, well, good to have you on our side. The more hot young blood we have, the less risk of the old being spilled.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another bore. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'd gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's.
Dawaj, pierdol.
Give it a try.
Jest daleko w ogóle. Oj, oj. Kościół, ja nie mam całego dnia, żeby sobie tak jechać, kur...
No time to wander around. We've got work to do.
Go!
O!
Whoa. No time to wander around. We've got work to
Żeby to
do.
było tutaj. I on jedzie, powiedz, że on jedzie, błagam cię.
If I leave now, the whole plan could go to shit.
Nie no, gościu, ty tu masz niezłe ruchy, kur...
Whoa.
A, najebany jedzie. To jest.
Quick!
Gdzie to jest?
Whoa!
Co za ziemuś tam idzie? Oczak go. A ktoś ty.
Can't leave until we rescue the devil. Whoever he is.
Nie no, to jest kur... Tu. Mógłby się lekko ruszyć. Tak, raz coś. Chociaż co zaznacza na mapie? Czy tylko żeby... Jezu. Czemu nie ma tego? Ja mógł śpieszyć. Ja już być od razu, nie?
Christ wounds! Watch out with that horse!
W końcu. Nie, no już mnie rozjebie z tym gościem, no.
I just better not piss on my boots. Or trip over.
Rozjebie tego gościa.
Blessings to you. I'm sorry.
A, myślę, że ten, że będziemy jechać dalej. Chociaż tyle dobrze, że ten.
I can't leave until we rescue the devil, whoever he is.
Olas. Oto.
One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food.
What are we gonna do?
Well, welcome to our...
This mess?
Hey, you don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below, and something is...
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One of those places.
We're gonna dig through half the...
Nonsense. Anyway, we need a shovel.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves.
Come on then.
Ja pierd...
Here it is. Bring the shovel. Be quick. It is already taking us longer than we wanted.
O, fajnie.
We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Bonekill, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Idź.
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those...
Of course not.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something bad.
We're moving.
Ah, you just asked my...
Nie wiem, co tam biegał, no będzie pytał.
right. Enough playing around. Stick. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time.
Kurwa, trup!
So this is the grave of poor Lydia.
Jezus.
I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? It did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh well. God grant him
Ale
eternal
wytrychy są. Czy o.
hope.
What about us?
If Lydia is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
Masakra, co za chłop, kur.
So, this is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? No. See?
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry.
Will you take the cannons?
Nah.
Right.
Let's go.
I'd rather go with you.
Mount up then.
Masakra. To jedź. O. Wow. Będę teraz.
Women, my friend, is a wheel.
I think I've heard that one before.
Kick her out, cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart.
To hell with the hand cannons. Don't you want to get on the road and sing to the convoy? They'd bleed out of their ears and we'd be done.
O, zamknął mordę. I... Kurwa. Ja pier... Co za chłop? Ja mam pytanie. Ale ekipę się
Found the hand
zmotywowali.
cannons?
How did it go?
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubienka.
Did we find those cannon?
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose. He's just a prick.
Aye, aye.
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flank.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Aye, fuck,
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not.
Ah,
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast up.
what a load.
What rubbish! It is like a battlement, but on.
Shut up. We'll do it
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we...
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and
Where will I go?
you'll stay here with me.
And...
We'll wait for them to arrive.
Zatkę.
be there yet. No, how
Hey.
many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
A, będzie afera.
Paul!
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting.
We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Pije! Nie trafili! Ja pierdolę. Ale będzie afera. Oj, to szczelniku.
Matilda! Fucking hell! My leg, damn it!
Ja pierdolę.
No, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
Ale będzie afera. Ja pierdolę, ty. Trafili w swojego, ty.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill him.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
Kurwa.
Shut up!
Oj, chuj. Jedzie po mnie. A mi wyjebie. Ała, ty suko. Ała, ty kurwo, ała. Chcę tę drugą zajebać. Teraz na ten. Zmienić na ten drugi. Traf. Gdzie on kurwa?
I'm all yours!
Nie trafię! A rusz się kurwo! Ty, zabiłem go nas. Ty dalej! Oła! No kurwa na strzał mnie zajebał! Ja pierdolę. No jeszcze nie w tego. A wiecie. O kurwa. Pierdalaj. To jest kogo? To jest mój? Ej, zajebał mi kolegę. Ty łucznik zwykły. Co jest? Albo jestem przeciążony, czy co? Nie dalać. A, bo ja zmienione to. Szybciej to ładuj. Zajebiste.
Yeah, you got what was coming, whoreson.
O, bardzo fajny będzie. We done, no. Temki. O, kurwa. O. Ktoś to na pewno kupi. Gdzie jest ten szewik cały? O kurwa, tu trupów jest. Parobek. Kusza, o, kuszy nie mam. O. Ta kusza. Kurwa, ile puty. O, żelazo to. Nie tak powypierdalać rzeczy. Koń tego na pewno jest. Oj. Oj. Jakie kół mają? Co, w łeb też zostać? Nic się nie zmarnuje. No. Ty, a ty nie zobaczcie. Słownictwo to jest. No. A mogę. Ma mać. Ja pier... No i żelazo mają. O, ten może być coś...
So here you are. Now I've got you. Have it your way then. I'll
Kim ty kurwa jesteś? A ktoś to jest od kogo?
punishment by the blade.
A ten łowczy! Ha, sorry, wiecie.
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you all.
Przyszedł łowczy, a ja go znokautowałem.
Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory. Take that, you shit! Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard!
Oj tam kryminal od razu. Kurwa no.
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't.
Bacie. Panie, czekaj, bo tu jeszcze co mamy, buzdan mamy. Pół, 400. To się nie zmieści, to się nie zmieści, no i tyle. To porad. Ja mam? Kuj. To nie pierdol, tylko ja nie ma. No raczej wartością przejedziemy. Dobra. Okej. Okay. Te miody wszystkie też to nie. Ten miecz też, chuj. Tak. Radzika mogę mieć. Ja to do ciebie wrzuciłem, czym się zdaje? No ja to wszystko do siebie wrzuciłem. Było to mądre. Lepszy myślę. Konia. Nie. Tak komikę. A szarpec, ale nie ten? Tam pod... Tak. Ma trochę. To jeszcze kosą. Jak 20 to? A nie. Idź po. Parę ile rzecz. O, dobrze, że jest ten. Niemożliwe. Tu masz. No kurwa, Eku jest pesciek. A? Też ma. Cały. Ta szarpnięta byłaby. Zresztą miejsca zaoszczędziłem teraz, nie? A, tak. Życie. To trzeba tu dać porządek, bo ja nie mogę biegać. Heckich nie, ale... O. Mamy jeszcze 30. Chodź w ogóle. O Jezusie. Ej, na 2. Imber też wypier... Kurwa ty... O, czekaj. Szpadę. O, szpadle mam. Super. Ale no. Spadli przy... Dobra, więc co, możemy iść, nie?
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone.
A troszkę mi zeszło, nie będę mówił, że nie.
Welcome back, Hinek.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigurd's. Although, I have a second hole in it now, because...
There was an accident.
That would be a shame. We'd be...
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. What?
Don't thank me until you know...
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason.
First, we should find the...
Hold your horses, Henry. First things first. How are we doing, Devil? Do you have...
Hideout. That old camp was a shit.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush!
Here. For all to see.
This here hole is far from town. And as long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you. This place has everything we need. And people who come here can be recruited for some dirty.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den.
All right, have it your way. Henry, but back to the point, Devil. What about...
My people?
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fuck...
We'll have to. But first,
Go
you
to
should go and
cine.
see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right.
All right, I'll go alone.
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest.
But we don't have time for that. Like Henry said, we need more people. The three of us.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find...
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they?
You gather a band of criminals, and then you are surprised they cannot...
So, nobody...
Some might return now that the devil is...
Well, if they're not already
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search. Will you help us, Henry?
I reckon I don't have a...
I'll like that boil.
At least tell him where to find the bastard.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that.
Not many of us are left. I reckon they are gorging themselves.
What about Bahuta and his brother?
Slavik died, Bahuta took it badly. He's...
Fuck.
Henry may be able to convince...
I doubt it, but he...
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak. But who knows?
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farms.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old...
In that case...
And... where should...
I think I could help you with some of them.
Liechtenstein...
Great. But be careful. They're probably not going to be very friendly after...
I'll bear that in mind.
All right, go ahead. But don't forget, Catherine's waiting for you.
Żeby zagrać w te kości. Lekki gambling nikomu nie zaszkodzi. A?
So much dust. Greetings.
Może fajnego. Żeton fortów. Mamy przewagi. O. My tego nie potrzebujemy. A ty ktoś tu jest? A ty chyba ktoś w pizdę dostał. O kur...
Excuse me?
Tam sobie w kości zagrał. Patrzcie. Startem w kości? Stołów do grania jest. A? Będę się włamywał jedną rady. No nie powiem, że partyjkę w kości bym sobie pytał, nie? O kurwa. Aha. Miałem pogadać z tym chłopem, właśnie, że ten. Nocę jakiś. Tam kurwa jest.
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way.
But of course. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning.
Tread light.
What's new around here, Inky?
There's trouble with demons in Old Cut. There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. The ground collapsed and a pit. There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight club in Horseshoe. Maybe they'll let you into their circle. And then Smolka, she's the one who runs the bathhouse. She said a fella came in, all restless, that he wanted to take her somewhere else. And Smolka wouldn't have it. You know how it is. These...
Was he a fucking pig? Who was this fat?
The way Smolka described him to me. I've seen a few of those.
So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smolka couldn't get her to talk about what happened. I went to see her. The girl was all blue with bruises.
Have you any idea where...
Rumour has it he's been sleeping in a shepherd's...
I'll take care of him.
I'm glad to hear it. And don't... When you're done with him, go to see Smolka at the bathhouse. She'll be glad to have one less thing to... And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. What do you have
Oh.
for...
Ah, well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
Parzyczka.
What will you do?
We'll give it some thought and see. Hope.
Aren't you worried about...
Do you think I should?
I don't know. Alone, but when you're stalking Liechtenstein, that can be...
No one forced Catherine. She knows what she's doing. Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky?
Aye, but...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always...
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at him and you'll know everything.
I heard he's a nobleman.
He's the captain of Znojmo, but it's true that he doesn't care much. He has a foul mouth and he's anything but chivalrous in a... Certainly not. He's as twisted as a hangman's noose. He can also be bitter and angry.
What draws you to him, then?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when things go to shit, he takes over. It often turns...
Who is this Kubyanka, anyway?
We were defending a castle and hiding in the woods together.
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. He's known to provoke. Did you see what happened when we first...
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for a...
Aye. It's best not to play with him. You'd be better off...
Ciekawe. Tak, do Gutenberga muszę jechać. Okej, Katarzynę poszukać. Chodź. Za lasem... Rzeczy. Tego chłopa. Mam przepełnić. Problem. Ej, chuj, przeżarłem się. Jakiś level może wbity? Ja mam ten level. Mój koń.
Are you whistling here?
Quick! Quick!
Kurwa, to co mamy?
Whoa! Whoa!
Padnąć może? To
What
właśnie.
are you here for?
Show me your.
Thank you, and take care. What would you like?
I'd like to use.
What'll it be?
He.
I could use the.
My girls know.
What I really need right now.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay.
Wonderful.
Ale na kurawkę? Jaki będzie zadowolony, Odziu? Nie można walczyć teraz.
The world sure seems brighter after that, eh?
Dobra, spierdalaj z zwykłą kurwą. To mój kuń. Ale to. O kurwa. Najebany to.
Go! Go! Ka! Ka!
Mamy.
Quick!
Tam, witam.
Ka!
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
O kurwa.
Excuse me.
Ten? Kurwa. Oj tam od razu pijany, kurwa.
Good afternoon.
I heard you hold fights here.
What would you like?
What fighters?
Stanley is the strongest. He works on the farm, and after him, Tuma, a farmer from across the way. He's quite a bit old. He has a steady hand. And last and...
Darling.
He's kind of like the local buffoon. When he was a wee lad, he fell on his head from a rotting ladder. And he's never been the same since. He takes care of his aunt's horses and dogs.
He doesn't sound like an opponent.
Because he isn't. He's quite a lout, but he doesn't know.
Where do you fight?
That old
And who might that?
Chucho's our hog. We fight in his pen.
I reckon I can find that.
I'm certain you...
Najebany zaraz. Coś tam można. To jest. Loading screen dojeba. Kurwa, no najebany będę zaraz.
Save your whistling for the cows, you lout.
Dawaj, dawaj, dawaj.
Whoa.
Hans! Hans! It's me!
You again?
Stop gaping like a stuffed owl and get over here!
Co to był, Joachim? Nie pamiętam go.
You still owe me for the stuff from Germany.
Look, friend, you have me
If you're broke, just say so and stop.
You're Joachim, aren't you?
I knew it, see? You do remember.
But my name's not Han.
Why play around like this?
Show me what you have.
Just your... What can I do?
For the... I am not Hans!
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You're the spitting image of him. Well, I'll be sure.
How much does this hand?
I gave him some of my wares to take. Nothing fancy, just I'd give him half the price. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's better.
I have to go.
All right.
Nie, daj, spierdala.
Ka! Oh, God. You said you were going to tell me more.
I was wondering when you... Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm. As far as I know. Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janos, and maybe Matthew.
Tell me about Bahut.
Well, Bahuta. He was always... He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them.
It sounds like you three would get... But you said his brother was...
Yes. He died right before Bahuta's eyes. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if...
Did you ever see him again after they caught the...
Yeah. But there was no...
You think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come...
Where can I find him?
At the rectory in Grunts. He helps out...
I'll go over there and try to talk.
But be careful. Bahuta was never fought was Slavic, who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he...
Fix that.
And where do I find him?
I hear there is someone robbing merchants on the roads near Misko. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
If he's so crooked, why did you...
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do...
I'm not afraid of dirty work.
Here, here. If it bothers you...
What about the rest of the band?
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniek. I don't know where they are.
Who is this Adder?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't... He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking...
Było, no.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos...
How am I supposed to communicate with Ada?
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Oh, and that bow of his.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing... If anyone is... But he would not stop if you were to...
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Why, it is possible he lost his...
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted... but I was skinned and looking for a way to get it either way. I told him to fuck off.
Tell me about this...
Janos. He's from Hungary. He speaks like...
And how did he get here?
Not at all. He did something back home. Had the gallows waiting for... He was having the time of his life until recently. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot and he will...
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way, where you talk to him.
I'm already liking this Janos.
Janos.
I like to have a good...
Of what?
It doesn't matter. The main thing is...
Oh, my thoughts exactly. Damn, when I was young, I drank...
And now that you...
Well, I drink like crazy.
Thanks.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be...
Tomar będzie tym. A mam jakieś te miejsce. Chodź tu.
Go!
Whoa!
Jak możemy w partyjkę zagrać?
What can I do?
I'll settle.
I could tell.
Here you go.
Thank you kindly.
I have to go.
Of course, but thank you. God bless.
Jak jeden, jak dałem mu stówę.
What do you think you're doing? Come on then, let's sort this out.
He wants to steal from you.
All right, I've had enough of this. I'll kill you.
Mi zajebał. Kurwa, no głupio wyszło, uspokój się. Daj.
Enough! I give up! I surrender!
If I were you, I'd forget.
Hang on, leave me alone!
Ale głupio. Ja będę go nokautował, że go zostawię, dobra. Głupio było. I skubnęliśmy. Region. Tutaj był. Gdzieś teoretycznie powinien być wóz, nie? Myślałem, że tak. Dobra. No kurwa, zagrałbym sobie jedną partyjkę. Ale to też. Co jest? To moje spanie, nie? Tak. Gówno za... No i ten gówno. Ja wybiłem? Chyba coś tam wybiłem jeszcze. No fajnego. O. Mamy to ucik. Opę. No, dość. Ten wypierdalał też. Strona? Wiemy. Starszy. Tam coś? Mocno. A teraz co? Klasycznie trzeba. I resecik.
Rano wyjebałem czarną kawę, idę dźwigać se na bary. Potem odwiedzam studio, zamawiam kalmary. Przejebanie szczere gówno. Powiedziałem komuś, że nie może być tak źle, kiedy zbijam se po schodach w moim domu. W moim pierdolonym domu nie akceptujemy kurę w moim domu. Dlatego nie wchodzisz ziomuś, dlatego nie wchodzisz kotuś. A my balujemy jak na bloku. Ej, tu nic się nie zmienia, odkleja mnie po budzie. A zioma po towarze, myślimy jak uciec. 25 lat mam, siedzę w tej murze. Na poza tym nic,
Chwilę, to było.
się stresuje, ale jestem